Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Scotty with Evil Castrigal. Got my leather hog cranking hoss jacket on today because, well, we're not cranking hog, but we are riding an American V-twin. If you can see it behind me there, we're gonna watch for CLIBBINS today. All my hosses out there, shout out. No small letters. Anyway, we're riding a 23 Indian Chieftain Limited. This thing's fully loaded. It's got like a heated leather daddy seat on it. Not usually my vibe, but we're gonna take it out for a spin today and see how she feels. And just, I don't know, motovlog, whatever, talk some crap, talk about how awesome Indian motorcycles are and why I think they're better than Harleys anyway. So anyway, sorry to all my hog cranking brethren out there, boarders, whatever you want to call yourselves. Watch for CLIBBINS. Let's get into the saddle of this big V-twin, 116 cubic inches. See how it goes. Alright, we're out in the saddle of our big, beautiful blue bagger. The Indian Motorcycles Chieftain Limited. I believe they call this Azure Crystal colorway. It is gorgeous. It's got like a nice purple hue to it in the sunlight. I actually really dig it, you know. It's not usually my cup of tea, but I have to say, it's a pretty motorcycle. Sounds pretty good too. I'm not always a loud pipes guy, but I gotta say the sound of this tab slip-on system they got on here, fully decent. So we're gonna go through a little twisty section here, not really twisty. Can you hear that? Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty torquey, man. We got 116 cubic inches of beef underneath us. Barking beef, if you will. Yes, I know, we're not on a Harley Davidson. We're not really cranking hog, but it is an American V-twin. And it is an old school pushrod style air-cooled engine, you know, and it's really awesome. I actually think if you were going to get me on an American V-twin, it would probably, I mean, not probably, it would be an Indian Chieftain. I might go with the Dark Horse variant, but I love these motorcycles. I love the fairing, I love the power windshield. Like, it's just super nice. It's got all of the, like, accoutrement that you could ever want. It's got the best stock suspension, I feel like, on any bagger. And I'm even talking about a Goldwing. I think these bikes ride better than anything. They've got Fox suspension standard, which is a huge thing for me, over the Harley Davidson, which comes with those, I don't even know what brand shocks those are, but they're terrible. You've got to immediately sink like $3 grand in one of those things to make it ride nice. This thing rides perfect right off the showroom floor. And you can tune it infinitely with air pressure, just like a mountain bike shock, really. I mean, it is a Fox air shock. So you can kind of get the exact spring rate and progressive feel that you want, which is awesome. And these bikes corner so good. It, like, honestly shocks me how well balanced the Indian motorcycles are and how nicely they lean. I mean, I just feel like you can, like, weight one cheek or the other and the bike just kind of just goes, man. It just feels so nice. So if you're, you know, a hog cranking hoss out there and you're trying to watch for CLIBBINS, for all of you non-hoss speakers, we're talking about grass clippings. If you're looking out for grass clippings or CLIBBINS, to all my boarders out there, this bike's going to get away from the CLIBBINS super easy. I mean, any kind of CLIBBINS, dirt CLIBBINS, rock CLIBBINS, leaf CLIBBINS, grass CLIBBINS, the most dangerous of the CLIBBINS. It's going to get rid of all of them, you know, no problems, dude. You can just roll right around them or right through them, probably. It's just an awesome motorcycle with loads of torque. I mean, these things are insane. Whew, it's a little toasty out here. You know, all of you gear geeks, which who's kidding who? You guys are smart. You're riding with all of the proper gear on. I don't always do that, but I am today, guys. So if you're going to give me crap, you can't say nothing today, man. I got my gloves on. I got my jacket on. I got my riding pants on, and I got my boots on. We're being super safe, and it's like 80 degrees, and I'm super uncomfortable. But I'll tell you what's not uncomfortable is the seat. I love the seat. I know it's not the coolest looking of the Indian motorcycle seats they offer, but it is most certainly the most comfortable. Put her in cruise. We are just leaning back. We got that windshield all the way up. One thing I will say, if you were getting one of these motorcycles, I would put either a Clockworks or an Indian OE or Indian aftermarket accessory windscreen that has the flare that kicks it up. I'm 5'11" on a good day, probably like 5'10" barefoot. Let's be honest. And this thing, even with it in the up position, it does give me some serious buffeting on the top of my head. So I would say that's the first thing I would do is put one of those flared windscreens on this. I wouldn't go taller. I think this is as tall as you need. I've ridden them with the shorter flare, and it totally gets rid of that problem for me. So I would definitely do that. Other than that, I wouldn't change anything on this motorcycle. This thing's got like an aftermarket breather on it. Not an aftermarket, but an Indian upgraded breather on it. And it's got, you know, the Tab Performance slip-on system, which after riding it with that, I probably would go with the slip-on just because it sounds super nice. But other than that, I don't think I'd change anything. This is a perfect motorcycle right off the showroom floor. I like the low handlebars. I think I've said this before in a video, but I'll say it again. I know a lot of people out there like me that do suffer from like previous shoulder injuries. I've had lots of trauma on these shoulders from motocross over the years. And I've got an AC joint separation in my left shoulder now. And when I ride with the tall ape hanger handlebars, I tend to get some numbness and some fatigue in that shoulder in particular. So I actually like these lower bars. For me, they're just more comfortable. You know, yeah, I'm not like full Hoscat up here. You know, a lot of you guys like to be full Hoscat up here, and that's okay. I think it looks cool. But for me, I'm just going to run the peepaw bars. You know, ain't nothing wrong with looking like a peepaw every once in a while. I'm going to be super comfortable, you know, and I can ride with all my Hoscat buddies. I don't know. I might be turning Haas. This thing's pretty nice. Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. All right, anyway, I'm sure a lot of those Haas references went over a lot of people's heads, and you all are probably better for it. But I'm in a lot of ridiculous Facebook groups that say a lot of ridiculous things, and so if you do recognize them, what up, Haas Nation? Big letters only, borders. Watch for CLIBBINS, and I'll check you next time. Oh shit, I think Barb fell off.